Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to your 10th session of book clubs across borders between Lahore and Panjsher. The book that we are discussing today is The Wandering Falcon by Jameel Ahmed. This book is basically a collection of short stories, but these stories are set on the tribal region on the borders of Pakistan and Afghanistan. The book has a main character protagonist. His name is Torbaz Khan, and we see him coming into life, being born in the first story. And in all of these stories, he makes small appearances, and we can see that how he is growing up and how his life is changing while living on the tribal regions on the border of Pakistan and Afghanistan. So we will be discussing this book today. We would love to hear your views on this. I would like to ask my colleague Ayman Imran to give a brief summary on this book. So Ayman, over to you.
Okay, I'll give a little summary of The Wandering Falcon. So basically, the story is from the eyes of Torbaz, the main character in question. The entire story is situated in Fata. So tribalism and tribal areas and life in tribal areas and society, the social and political fabric of that area is the setting of the entire story and kind of sets the themes that will be coming across in the story, right? And Torbaz is an orphan who kind of traverses the area and witnesses various characters and stories and experiences of people living in the area. And, I think the thing that kind of stands out over here is that Torbaz is actually an observer. So, because he witnesses struggles, he's actually an observer and is not really a main participant in any of the things that are happening around him, but kind of relays them and, presents them to the reader, basically. So his eyes are important then, the way he sees things and the way he shows them to you through the reading, right? So it basically reflects the torment of tribal communities, especially when they begin to confront large entities that are external to tribal communities, like states and governments, and bodies of authority that are situated outside tribal structures and have the power to confront them or even order them. And those tribal communities, being within the geographical jurisdiction of these authorities, now must confront them and interact with them, which in itself is something that is new for tribal societies and not something that they have either looked forward to or they have particular good experiences with. So I mean the stories chart that early time in which the tribal structure in itself begins to interact with external bodies of authority and states and the larger question of statehood itself, right? And therefore, themes of the stories include, they kind of go much further than just depicting tribal culture and society and various nuances within it, specifically like legal themes of the tribal jirga and how it kind of gets together and decides. And Torbaz's own story also showed what an important and significant structure that jirga is in deciding the deaths of his parents because they married in violation of tribal norms, right? So it goes beyond marriage and relationships and tribal social expectations and cultural expectations and way of life, and kind of posits these larger questions on statehood, states, the power of a state, even citizenship, and perhaps the most important question of all, identity, right? Because Torbaz just is an observer. He traverses the area. He does not assume any particular identity. but he does show you various identities. He shows you various characters go through various experiences, kind of identifying themselves in various ways, right? And characters include, I mean, there's a huge diversity of the characters in the story. So characters include rebellious religious figures, nomads, wandering tribes, even a father who had so many sons that he forgot their names, such characters which kind of show you the diversity of the area and basically the variety of experiences that are sort of can be seen in the area. So yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for connecting with us today. It was lovely hearing from all of you. Keep on reading, keep on sharing books, keep on exchanging books with your friends, and we'll see you next time, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.